What's up, everybody? Brian Mann here, Hands-On Auto Training. End of day, December 30th, 2021. Well, you might as well say it's the end of the year, okay? How about that? Most of the shops in my area, a lot of them are taking tomorrow off, so I'm going to take tomorrow off as well. So with that being said, this is my last video of the year for y'all. I hope everybody has a really good ringing in of 2022. Stay safe out there. Don't get in any trouble, right? Guys, I finished my ASE testing test today. I'll talk about those in a little bit. But first, I have a rant for you. Are you ready for a Brian rant? Do not tell me that you can't do something, okay? Let me tell you something. The biggest obstacle, the biggest challenge I have, and the biggest limitation that I have to my own ability to do things is myself. It's me saying to myself, I can't do it, or it's impossible, or whatever. I'll tell you, that's one of the hardest lessons I've learned over the years, is that the biggest challenge and the biggest obstacle to my success is myself. So I was talking to a technician today, and they're saying, oh, I can't get the ASEs or whatever, and I was like, dude, you can do it. So to you, all of you out there, you guys, if you want to do that, you can. And I also understand, I have a lot of comments and some other people contacting me via different ways. You know, just because you're ASE certified doesn't mean you can fix a car. That's a fact. It means you can pass a test. That being said, let's get on with it today. Today started out with a 2018 GMC Acadia. It was a PCM update. Straightforward, really nothing there. Long story short, the shop thought there was an update available, but there wasn't. However, I did reflash over it. I mean, I'm not saying that fixed the car. I couldn't tell you, but we did that. After that was a 2005 Mustang. This thing was at a speed performance shop, and it has a tune on it, and nobody can communicate with it, but the vehicle runs just fine. Really odd situation. I tried programming this thing. I did by tear tag, as-built data. I could not get it to go through, so I bailed on that one for now, so we'll see if we get back to there when they get a used computer in it. After that was a 2007 Dodge Caliber. This had a used computer in it. And it was the wrong used computer. Guys, this is one where you got to do the switcheroo with a part number in the file bin, so pretty easy stuff. If you haven't seen that before, I have a complete video on that in the description, so check that out. It's not hard to do. You just have to know where the file is and find it and take care of that. Also on this same job, sometimes the J2534 toolbox will rewrite the VIN, and when it rewrites the VIN, it'll automatically do the skim. This is on CAN bus cars. On a non-CAN vehicle, a PCI bus car, you would go ahead to skim reset and then do the VIN write. This one, unfortunately, got to go around forever, and it just, you know, didn't even air out. I just had to shut down the J2534 toolbox. I tried again. So I hopped in there with the IM608 and took care of it, no problem. The procedure here is you go into the immobilizer side, pull a pin code, then you go back to the diagnostic side. And at this point, I think once you have the pin code, just about any Autel scan tool should do this, any of the professional level tools, should I say. You go ahead in there and go to the WCM, click on PCM replace. It will reset the security, link everything back up, and then it also will do the VIN update. It'll update the VIN based on the WCM VIN. So that took care of that job, no problems there. Rumor has it this thing was misfiring, a dead miss on cylinder number 3 beforehand. Last job of the day was a 2010 Chevy Equinox. This was all keys lost. I was provided with a key code, typed that into the Triton. It punched out a key for me. We actually did 2 keys there, and I thought I'd try the Auto Pro Pad to do the security learn. I didn't know if I could bypass the 10-minute learn or whatever, but it did still take the 10-minute learn, went through no problem. We got that done. So on to the ASE testing. Guys, I took the A9 test. I've never taken this test before. There were some questions on this test that I guarantee that any of you that work on diesels, say, you know, even once a week, I could probably ask you the question, and it was simple, basic stuff that I just didn't know. So I missed a few questions, but I did pass it. 42 out of 50 is not bad. The next test I took today was the L1 recertification. I passed it with flying colors, I guess. 48 out of 50 is not bad. I'm really upset because I don't like getting too wrong. However, I will tell you that I don't have the knowledge for a few of those questions. They're asking 5-gas analyzer questions. I don't use a 5-gas. Do any of you guys? I probably got those ones wrong. I did flag 3 other questions in my testing, and I got to be honest with you, maybe I got the 5-gas ones right, and maybe I missed some of these other ones. But there's a couple questions that I could really go either way with. I'm going to do a diagram on something that's ground side controlled, and we're going to do that on the first of the year. That's going to be our pop quiz Monday, okay? And see what you guys get if I put the same type of question and answer up there. I'm really curious to see how it goes. But I hope everybody's doing good. I'm happy I passed my test. That's great. And this is the end of the year, so I hope you guys enjoy the time with your family. Be safe out there. Don't get into no mischief. And I'll see you next year. Bye-bye.